all familiar with the Shadow Moses incident during the Sears administration. The current state of nuclear proliferation is a direct result of that event.
Metal Gear.
Metal Gear. Der skeptische Blick von dem immer.
The official reason given did not, of course, include the development of Metal Gear Rey and next-generation nuclear warheads. But even you will have heard rumors that he was forced to resign after the failed cover-up costed his influence in the political community. Some say that the strategic importance of aircraft carriers will be reduced by the completion of Rey. The opposition from the Navy is an undeniable fact. There is a lot of pressure from Navy brass, especially those with submarine
Das Beste habe ich jetzt
background.
aber nicht gezeigt, ja? Also nochmal zurück.
The Metal Gear Rey's development of Shadow Moses was supposedly the first preparatory measure taken against the future possibility of reduced nuclear defense capability. NMD technology leaked to other nations would make that contingency likely. But if this theory is correct, it means that there was a calculated intent to cash in on this opportunity by specific interests within the military-industrial complex. We are here today to flush out and rid our country of these corrupting forces. That is our mission. You will bear that in mind. It is an undeniable fact that there is a force at work in our government and within the military, seeking to control national affairs to suit its own interests. Metal Gear Rey bears the burden of confronting this party, thwarting their plans and guiding this nation back to its
2 Minuten,
original
das schaffe ich
path.
eh nicht mehr. Aber ich möchte euch das Ding zeigen.
We have intelligence that there
Wieso auch immer der Spacko da steht.
Snake, respond!
Toll.
Snake! Snake!
Das passiert, wenn man gesehen wird. Es macht echt Spaß, so eine
George
Munition.
Sears surrendered his presidency in the aftermath of Shadow Moses. The official reason given did not
Zurück.
but even you would have heard rumors that he was forced to resign after the failed cover-up costed his influence in the political community. The Metal Gear Rey's development on Shadow Moses was supposedly the first preparatory measure taken against the future possibility of reduced nuclear defense capability. NMD technology leaked to other nations would make that contingency likely. But if this theory is correct, it means that there was a calculated intent to cash in on this opportunity by specific interests within the military-industrial complex. We are here today to flush out and rid our country of these corrupting forces. That is our mission. You will bear that in mind. It is an undeniable fact that there is a force at work in our government and within the military, seeking to control national affairs to suit its own interests. Metal Gear Rey bears the
Ich halte hier einfach den Beamer hin und her.
thwarting their plans and guiding this nation back to its original path. This exercise is but a first step towards that goal. The future of the country rests with you. The proliferation in the light of the military dominance spelled out by Rey. The shift in the balance of power will mean a new world order, and we, the Marine Corps, will play a central role in its military affairs. Some say that the strategic importance of aircraft carriers will be reduced by the completion of Rey. The opposition from the Navy is an undeniable fact. There is a lot of pressure from Navy brass, especially those with submarine and air background. Not to mention interference from a major player. But this project is vital to the Marine Corps. The enemy is sometimes closer to home than you think, gentlemen. Always bear that in mind. Ours is not the only military project devoted to Metal Gear development, but it cannot be more different in nature than the Navy.
Snake, you okay? Snake!
Und alle sehen.
Snake!
Okay, das war's. Das wollte ich euch zeigen. Gut, machen wir ein paar Bilder und hauen hier ab.
The official reason given did not, of course, include the development of Metal Gear Rey and next-generation nuclear warheads. But even you will have heard rumors that he was forced to resign after the failed cover-up costing his influence in the political community.
Hat nicht gut gesagt.
Some say that the strategic importance of aircraft carriers will be reduced by the completion of Rey.
Good.
Jetzt.
The Navy is an undeniable fact. There is a lot of pressure from Navy brass, especially those with submarine and air background.
Good.
I seem to be repeating myself. Chalk it up to old age. The Metal Gear Rex development on Shadow Moses was supposedly the first preparatory measure taken against the future possibility of reduced nuclear defense capability. NMD technology leaked to other nations would make that contingency likely. But if this theory
Und
is
jetzt
correct,
ratet mal, wo das Logo
it means
ist.
that there was a calculated
Auf der
intent
anderen
to cash
Seite.
in on this opportunity by specific interests within the military-industrial complex. We are here today to flush out and rid our country of these corrupting forces. That is our mission. You will bear that in mind. It is an undeniable fact that there is a force at work in our government and within the military, seeking to control national affairs to suit its own interests. Metal Gear Rey bears the burden of confronting this party.
Bin ich jetzt noch richtig? Ich weiß es gar nicht.
Nation back to its original path. This exercise is but a first step towards that goal. The future of the country rests with you tonight.
Oh nee, das ist doch auf der anderen Seite.
Proliferation and development of Metal Gear technology are about to render agreements like the NVT and START obsolete. There are also forces at work trying to exploit this disturbing trend to further their own power and influence. The human race is about to slide back into the endless arms race of that last century.
Ich glaube, da pennt
We
einer.
cannot afford to play that Russian roulette again. The Metal Gear Rey you see is here to prevent that possibility. This turned out to be longer than expected. At ease. Rest a little.
Nee, ist es dein Ernst?
To move on, this Metal Gear Rey is a prototype designed to be operated by an onboard pilot. In its final form, Rey will be unmanned, driven by tele-existence and an autonomous control system. The importance of next-generation technologies such as C4ISR and RMA in battle situation has been discussed time and again. But Rey is the first to
Ernsthaft? Jetzt steht da einer und pennt? Ist es euer Ernst?
Snake, respond! Snake! Snake!
Das kenne ich von den alten Versionen nicht. Das haben sie verändert.
George Sears surrendered his presidency in the aftermath.
Wo bekomme ich jetzt das beschissene Marines Logo her? Ohne... Oh, echt? Und dann habe ich noch nicht mal Munition. Geizen die da rum, hey. Das ist unfassbar. Wie mache ich das? Ich kann den nicht umbringen. Mein Gott, ey.
Even you will have heard rumors that he was forced
Good.
Ich glaube, ich habe die ganzen Bilder immer noch.
his influence in the political community. Some say that the strategic importance of aircraft carriers will be reduced by the completion of Rey. The opposition from the Navy is an undeniable fact. There is a lot of pressure from Navy brass, especially those with submarine and air background. I seem to be repeating myself. Chalk it up to old age. The Metal Gear Rex development on Shadow Moses was supposedly the first preparatory measure taken against the future possibility of reduced nuclear defense capability.
Da ist das scheiß Marines Logo, ey.
Technology leaked to other nations would make that contingency likely. But if this theory is correct, it means that there was a calculated intent to cash in on this opportunity by specific interests within the military-industrial complex.
So, wollen wir mal. Mal sehen, was er sagt.
So, any codec moments from you, Snake? The first one I'm seeing is... Okay, this works. It's a great front view. The next one's... You're a pretty good photographer. We can definitely use this left shot. The next image is... Okay, that's good.
Ah ja. Ich habe da noch ein paar nackte Frauen fotografiert.
The Marines will lead the
Das juckt
charge into a
keinen.
new world order
Super.
with Metal Gear Rey. That is all. Dismissed.
Excellent speech, my friend.
Who the?
Gift of the silver tongue. They say it's the mark of a good officer. And of a liar. Americans are too in love with the sound of their own voice to speak the truth.
Identify yourself.
I am Shalashaska, also called Revolver Ocelot.
What do you want?
This machine will be quite useful.
What are you planning to do? Steal this thing?
Steal? No, I'm taking it back. Lukovich. Nobody move. Understood? This ship now carries enough Simtex on its key structural points to blow it out of the water at the touch of this button. That's right. No one has to die needlessly. We're almost at the target. Get a move on.
What do you intend to do with Rey? Sell it on the streets?
I was raised in Snezinsk, formerly known as Chelyabinsk 70, the nuclear research outpost.
What are you talking about?
After the Cold War ended, my home was bought out by the Americans.
Is there a point to this sad story?
Now you would understand. Land, friends, dignity, all sold to the highest bidder, the United States of America. Even the technology that gave birth to these weapons is Russian, developed by us.
What do you intend to do?
Russia will rise again. And Rey is the key.
I regret to inform you that I have no intention of selling Metal Gear. As I said, I came to take it back. Yes, returned to the Patriots.
The Lale Nule Lo? How's that possible?
Ocelot, have you sold us out?
I was never in your employ, Lukovich.
Are you still in league with Solidus?
No hard feelings, Colonel. Mother Russia can rot for all I care.
Since when, Ocelot? When did you turn?
I'm glad you noticed, comrade. I abandoned her during the Cold War.
Ah!
Metal Gear only has room for one! Lukovich, you and your daughter will die here.
Damn you!
Sergei, looks like you were long overdue for retirement.
Traitorous dog!
Show's over. If you wish to live, I suggest you run now. This ship is still in the lower New York harbor. You may yet make it to shore if you swim for your life.
Ocelot!
It's been a while, brother.
Who are you?
You know who I am.
Liquid?
Not so young anymore, eh, Snake? You're drowning in time. I know what it's like, brother. No wonder Naomi passed you over for the Fox Dive program.
Ouch! Get out of my mind, Liquid!
The price of physical prodigy. Few more years and you'll be another dead clone of the old man. Our raw materials are vintage, brother. Big Boss was in his late 50s when they created his copies. But I live on through this arm!
Liquid's arm.
Have what it takes after all! You're going down, Snake, with this tanker!
Snake!
No problems. Proceeding as planned, sir. Yes, at the location we discussed. Yes, I have photographic evidence of Snake on the scene. The cipher was most useful. I look forward to tomorrow morning's news flash. I would say the Marine Corps' plans are on indefinite hold. Yes, of course, Mr. President.
Oh, der Metal Gear war jetzt einfach mal fast genauso groß wie der Tanker selber. Und trotzdem haben sie es geschafft, ihn da irgendwie reinzubekommen. Dann noch ganz nach unten. Klingt logisch. Selbst zusammengeklappt hätte der da nie reingepasst.